Hey guys, welcome back for a new episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64 DS. I'm Joe the Smash Bro, and this episode is different. Yes indeed, it is my first post-commentated episode instead of live commentary. Reason being is that when I recorded this, my emulator was running really slow, and that produced a commentary file and video file that were completely out of sync. I tried to save it by adjusting the video and commentary speeds, but it was unsalvageable. But while I was explaining that, I kind of jumped into the Bob-omb Battlefield. What we're going to do is just finish this off, and we're doing the Mario Wings to the Sky star, which is much easier with the wing cap, so we had to go get that first. However, I've done it without the wing cap. It's really hard, especially because, well, if you do it as Yoshi, Yoshi can't fly. Well, only Mario can fly. And, yeah, you have to be really good at aiming with the cannon. And as you'll see here, I am, not. My aim is terrible, and so are my flight skills. Good thing I'm not going to be a pilot. But I think it would be cool to fly a plane. But, yeah. Not good at flying, not good at aiming a cannon. I suppose I should explain my layout since I never really gave an explanation. But the video frame, you'll notice that it has two bars. There's one at the bottom, that's a stars in this episode counter. Well, that's self-explanatory. And the title bar at the top explains what I'm trying to get, realistically. I haven't yet had to change it because I haven't had to give up on a star due to time constraints yet, but we'll see. Hopefully I won't have to do that. But yeah, Mario Wings to the Sky isn't exactly an easy star for me, so it'll take a while. And yeah, I landed right into the cannon. That was actually the first time I've ever done that, to my knowledge. I just ground pounded into it. That was pretty cool. This whole episode was interesting, to say the least. But more on that later. I may attach a clip to like a future episode, just to show you how bad the audio would have been, or the video, for my first attempt at making this file. The audio would have had to have been so sped up, it would have sounded really weird, or the video was slowed down so much, it would have sounded really weird. And I kind of got that in a weird way, if you noticed. Not practical at all, but hey, it works. It's a lot easier if you get to start with the wing cap, so you don't have to, you know, you can just fly over there and not have to find a roundabout way of getting over there. You can just go crash line instead of jumping off the tree, which I did in this episode. You know what? Post-commentation is weird, I must say. So there we go. That's the first star we got in this episode, Mario Wings to the Sky. We're actually going to finish this course off. It actually doesn't take all that long. Bob-omb Battlefield can be completely done with Yoshi. I've done it before, though it's a lot harder than it needs to be, especially the last star. And this star, behind Chomp's gate, it's a really easy star, but there's a really cheap way to do it as Luigi, which you can get later in the game. That's a few episodes off. Yeah, see what I meant by this episode was interesting? I, like, took damage from the cannon shooting me into a wall. I've never had that happen before. Then the stupid Chomp knocks me off the pillar. The Chomp bites the hand that feeds. Clearly. It's doing it wrong. But after you pound the pillar, it'll just bounce around for a while, break the gate, and head off on its merry way to who knows where. Through the wall. Second star. Pretty easy to get. And with that said, Bob-omb Battlefield is done, I think. Yeah, so the next course we're gonna finish up is Womp's Fortress, course number 2. There's a few stars in here I didn't get for I don't know what reasons. I have a feeling I'm going to be interrupted right about now. Or soon. I'm usually interrupted quite often during recording sessions. Sometimes I leave it in if it's not all that bad. But other times I have to cut it out or just redo the whole commentary, and I got stuck a lot here for some reason. If you notice, Mario just kind of likes getting stuck. Slacker. But anyway, I really like Womp's Fortress. It's a fun stage. It can be kind of frustrating at times. I'll explain that later. I thought I could make it up there with a triple jump, but clearly not. Yeah, the 100 coin star. I already got it in this stage, but I think I already said the 100 coin star. This stage is probably the easiest stage to get it in, because there's so many blue coins in here. All the piranha plants, they give you a blue coin the first time you kill them, and there's also the red coins. And then there's just lots of coin groups, like in groups of 5. And I really don't know what I was thinking there. Like, I really don't. But yeah, that kind of describes a lot of my LPs, my videos. I don't always think, I just kind of do. And for Super Mario 64 DS, and I just noticed I spelled floating wrong. I'll have to go and correct that. Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot. I got distracted by my typo. It says floasting. It's not a word. At least it isn't yet. Floasting? It's like a combination of floating and toast. Maybe? Toast? I don't know. What do you want to call it? I can't remember what I was talking about. It was something to do with the stage, though. But yeah, this stage does have some changes from the original Mario 64. And the camera's really screwy on here, so take your time, or alternatively you can just hold L to keep the camera right behind you at all times, all the time. See, another coin ring, and this is where one of the differences in between this and the 64 version comes into play. Right now I actually forgot where the last red coin is, and I'm going to the wrong place. So that slope there, in the 64 version, there's a red coin on it. You can either triple jump into it, or you can fall off into it, and for some reason I thought it was there. But, as you can clearly see, it isn't. But this game makes it a little easier to get the red coins, because there's a bomb in all the courses that'll tell you where the red coins are. And as you can see on the map, it's on the other side of the stage. I managed to forget about that. I gotta fix that typo. It's really bothering me. Post-commentation actually doesn't seem all that bad now that I think about it. Oh well. That's beside the point. So last red coin looks easy to get, but it isn't. It's a trap! So Bowser increased security on his stars, added some piranha plants to protect the coins so that I can't get that star. But Bowser is pretty dumb. And there we go, 3rd star! Huzzah! Yeah. So we have 3 stars so far. We're actually gonna finish off. Fall into the caged island. Yes, this star is a lot easier in this in this game than the 64 version. I'll explain why in a minute. We'll get to that. Gotta start first by getting the owl out of the tree. Just climb it. Really simple. Rustle the leaves a bit. Yeah, that island is where you fall. In the 64 version, it's a lot smaller, and I don't know. I think the owl is a bit harder to control. It's not as precise when you drop. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. I haven't played the 64 version in a while. I have it, both in cartridge format, and I think I have a ROM image of it too. But yeah, I was just talking about it, and I missed that I actually beat the star and got to the next one. So Switch Stars are a new concept to this game. New concept to this game from Super Mario 64. So they weren't in the 64 version. And Switch Stars account for an extra 15 stars in this game, I think. Yeah. I probably mentioned this already, but this game has 150 stars, and the original only had 120. The extra 30 stars, there's a 7th star, a 7th numbered star in each of the 15 courses. There's also an additional 15 castle secret stars in this game, so that's where you get your extra 30 extra 30 stars. And I don't know why I was bothering with this Goomba. It really bothered me. But in a lot of the stages, the switch is hidden under a block, or you have to break something. It seems. I don't remember all the stages exactly, but we'll get to that when we get to that. The early Switch stars are easy. Not surprisingly. And that's 5 stars. Productive episode, isn't it? So that's the end of Womp's Fortress. We have all 8 stars there. And we actually have time to go get one more star in this episode, and we're gonna go to Jolly Roger Bay and fail.
Failure.
Plunder in the sunken ship. You note that the text at the top of the screen doesn't always match the star I choose from the menu. I do this because, well, time constraints. Plunder the sunken ship would actually take too long. At least, I think it would. I may have been able to do it, but you know, when I recorded it, my commentary file, the original one, ended up being like 14.5 minutes, so I only had an extra 30 seconds of leeway. I didn't know how short the video actually was, since when the emulator runs slow, the video output becomes shorter. But anyway, that's the last star in this episode. 6 stars in one episode. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. If you like this video, subscribe, like, comment, do whatever, share with your friends. All would be good ideas. And see you in the next episode.